toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Marcus Jones going to elect to bring this one out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Stevenson to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
No surprise there. Jadeveon Clowney with a tackle for loss. We all know how he became one of the most famous players in football, though, don't we remember?
Oh, that one play.
Yeah, that one big-time play that was on highlights everywhere. They want to see more of that here in the NFL.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Now Jones. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Throwing Jones. He finds Douglas complete. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Juju Smith-Schuster. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Ryland up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. Returnable here for Davis. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Come on. Hey.
They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. But you look at this Patriots defense. They were terrific a week ago in the win over the Lions.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
Throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Stroud to throw it. And that would be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down second try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Fourth down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt. And deep to return it is Marcus Jones. This is brought in at the 21. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
A 7-yard pickup.
Throwing again on second down. Jones. He's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Mike Gesicki, 52 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point by Ryland up and good. And it's now 14-0. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
Going for it with Pierce. Yeah, this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Stroud now on 4th down. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room?
Yeah.
Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
Prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it's clicking exactly like they drew it.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. A chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown. Mike Gesicki with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Patriots have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. The extra point by Ryland up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Returnable here for Davis. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, first and 10. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
At the 37-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First catch there for OBJ, and that good for a first down. Here's Stroud. That one complete. It's tanked down. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. That's complete to Dell. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
16 more yards. That's another Texans first down.
Stroud to the air on first and 10. Got his man, Dell. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 21-0 our score after 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
18 Rattler.
Stroud looking to throw. Just keeping the ball. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Matt Judon racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Stroud. Now that's to the left sideline and incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
I'd say that he learned from his costly red zone pick earlier in the game because this time he puts the throw away from where any defender can make a play on it. Unfortunately, he also sailed it over his intended target, and that doesn't work out well either.
And this one is right through. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
At their own 22-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. Now he's loose at the 40. inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. 62 yards.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big yardage.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose one or two. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Off the play fake. Jones. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. No gain on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end.
Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11.
Looking to throw. Jones. Oh, first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. The try here for the extra point. It's up and good, and the lead is down now at 11. It's 21-10. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. There he goes, right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Ramondre Stevenson hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are able to add on to that lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Chad Ryland to kick off for the Patriots.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gassed,
yeah,
right?
a little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting off field, only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
Stroud now on 1st and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd
Now
and
Stroud.
6 at the 33-yard line.
He finds Hopkins complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. To the right side and caught by Dell. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's second
4
down.
yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 47-yard line.
Timberwolves. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Running it out of the gun with Pierce.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
This is 2nd and 8.
19 Warriors 17. Panther 11. Panther 11. 79 Broncos.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here.
Throwing now is Stroud.
And it's out. He put it on the carpet.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You can admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the first down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
Here's Jones. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. Well, that gives him a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let them get to the 2nd level because sometimes...
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
Chad Ryland, the kickoff for the Patriots.
The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the 2nd half. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. But maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
And Stroud now to throw. this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1, Stroud. That is caught. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Mustang 19.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Houston Texans.
Back to throw. Stroud. That's caught again by Schultz. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Pierce. Touchdown, Houston. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again, they've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime. They sit on the sidelines and watch that drive, so you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
They've got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Throwing Jones. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Now Jones. He's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 13-yard line. Looking to throw. Jones. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones. And he's got it. Touchdown, Patriots. Mike Gesicki, a 22-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by Ryland, up and good, and the lead is up to 18 now.
35, Texans 17.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. Returnable here for Davis. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Parker. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Play action. Stroud now.
Eluding the pressure right. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off. It made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Stroud, he's going to audible to something else.
They go play action here on first down.
Swings this one out wide for Pierce.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Stroud now on second down.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Complete to Tank Dell. That's a gain of 6.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Stroud to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 20-yard line. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Houston. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the fourth quarter.
Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, first and 10. Caught left side, here's Dell.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that's going to bring up second down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Patriots.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Stroud will look to throw once more.
And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25.
Michael Dana
Just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. New England on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
And his kick is good. And that'll get the deficit down to 15. Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still going to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. And as you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
Over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs to keep up with your theme there, playing keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball. Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Jones on third down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Room to maneuver at the 35. Touchdown! Mike Gesicki, 64 yards. And the Pats are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Texans 20.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. Returnable here for Davis. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Let's go now. Ready.
Here's Stroud. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hopkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. Going right back to DeAndre Hopkins. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
The 31-yard line.
Here goes Stroud again. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Jawan Bentley, the one to get in and finish off the play.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, 4th quarter, and a chance if they want to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game.
Touchdown, Patriots! Tim Patrick, 94 yards. And the Patriots have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready, break.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Pierce will try to pick it up. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Stroud. Got his man, Dell. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Stroud now on 1st and 10. Pass complete downfield. It's Pierce. And the Texans are going the first of their timeouts as they stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Back to the ground with Pierce. Shoves him aside. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 49 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. They'll run here with Pierce. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Damian Pierce, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down now to 22. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. CD, this is the ideal situation in the 4th quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful. They've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
With that last completion, CDs now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for New England, they fall a game under 500 now at 3 up and 4 down. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Houston, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem them.